A very good evening to all. In fact, I was just asking Mrs. Suchitata about how long it has been, the outlook has been embarking his journey to encourage and to motivate the entrepreneurs, the think tankers, and also bring in the spirit among the young generation, among the people who have the grey matter, and make them known not only in India, but all through the globe. I congratulate Outlook team and their family for the past 3 decades who have been tirelessly doing their bit of in journalism and also a bit in terms of promoting the individuals in the company and also highlighting the best stories of the states in the Union of India. With me here, I have a legendary figure from our IT industry, from the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, and also from both states now, Mr. J. Chowdhury, and also my good friend, Mr. Sheshadri ji, and also, all the leaders who have come here from all the way down from different parts of India to participate in this award ceremony of Outlook. I firstly congratulate all the award winners who have contributed to the India at the large and to their states and also to the community and also to their brethren if we see on a holistic view. And really I'm honored here, when J. Chowdhury Garu, Sheshadri Garu and Outlook team has invited me here on the occasion of Outlook India event, award ceremony 2.0, and specific emphasis I was being told by Mr. Chowdhury Garu to have to speak on the startups. So before I start telling about the vision of our government and the avenues, what we try and what we would like to do in times to come, I would like to really tell that Hyderabad, as everybody knows and everybody would have visited, everybody knows it as a tech center, IT center, pharma capital. Hope so, this evening, and I can bet upon it, this is also cuisine capital too, with the best of the biryani and the evening tea of Irani chai. I stand here and always look upon why Outlook has selected Hyderabad among all the metropolis. Time and again Outlook visits us, these states, and sees a talent here, sees a vibrancy which is growing every day in every corner of our Telangana, and which shall, and in times to come, what the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi ji, was telling about Viksit Bharat 2047 to make India as a 5 trillion economy. we can still say that, and we have the capability, we along with few other very fueled economic growth engine states, we ourselves can build 5 trillion economy by 2047. So we would be major contributors to the nation economy, what the government of India is about, dreaming about. So we have a point here to make. So when we started our journey in terms of information technology, I would like to mention about when India was just transforming from a socialist economy to a capitalist mode of economy in 90s, when our late Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Garu had made this transition happen. When globalization has taken shape, that is the time where the city of Hyderabad has taken a lead. In 1992, when we laid the first software park foundation stone, nobody would ever thought then. Visionaries like Chaudhary Garu and some other people who were behind this dream never thought, we would be the front runners to be the number one in terms of information technology. Then if you have seen over a period of all these 3.5 decades, governments have come, very different ideological commitment parties have come, but still our focus never changed. Can still say that in 90s, when the foundation stone was laid, we were in the government. I am from Congress party. Then later, other parties' governance has taken a role. They still carried with the same enthusiasm. Then again we came in between. For 10 long years we took into the different stage. When global demands were increasing and they were looking upon Hyderabad and India at large, that is where just before our party has come to power, some other party was in power. So they also took in the right spirit, and we came again. 7 months have been passed. We are here again to take it into the next level. I can bet upon it. This will be a leap movement from the state of Telangana. So how do we take it? In terms of IT, if I really mention about it, over the years, our think tank, our engineers, software programmers, and the graduates from IT, from electronics, or from the curriculum teachers, we started to provide we started to provide the coding from here, and all the major companies mostly from US or from Europe, used to have their back offices here, and many engineers who have the best of the brains would sit here in their GCCs, do all the coding. It's like exporting dough to get finished bread back to India. Now we don't need that. We are not focusing on it. Our vision is different right now. Our vision is dough is here, bread also will be made here, manufactured here. we will try to give it back to the world. I mean to say the product companies will be here. Our focus, our thrust will be, we will be having all the product companies here which shall dictate to the world. This is our vision. How do we do it? You know, this is our vision. Somebody may treat this as a dream, but dream can be achieved. Like we would like to take the next stride too, as heard by award winner, the next stage on the globe is nothing but artificial intelligence. If somebody doesn't embrace artificial technology, intelligence into their technologies, or if somebody doesn't leverage on their technologies with AI, we may become redundant. We have about 200 plus GCCs with about 2 lakh engineers on board. Other than GCCs, we have 1.5 lakh more who are working with startups, who are working with small, medium companies over here. So if these people doesn't embrace or don't take the leverage of AI, then their identity becomes difficult. That's the real reason when we formed the government in December of 2023. We all know, we always see, you know, you are the best judge, the onslaught of AI. How do we take this onslaught? If you remember in 2000 when Y2K issue had come, it is only the software engineers, I would proudly say the engineers from erstwhile Andhra Pradesh or from Karnataka mostly, have gone to US and solved the problems of Y2K there. Isn't it, Chaudhary Garu? So this is where we would like to really come into picture right now. The engineers of Telangana, the engineers of Hyderabad would like to take the center stage when it comes to embracing AI. Going back to December 2023, when our Chief Minister, Mr. Revanth Reddy, and all our colleagues were discussing about the information technology, the input what we got from then had made us to think about artificial intelligence. Then we immediately declared in the month of February, we have to have a capital with AI city here. And we just thought, and we have put it in our then assembly session of allotting about 200 acres of the prime land in the midst of Greater Hyderabad for building AI city. Then immediately our elections of parliament had come. There was a little bit slowdown for our thought process. Then we are now into little action. How do we build it? It's not a physical structure what we try to build right over there. It's not something where the real estate involvement or real estate price escalation would be there in and around that area. We are thinking of building the best architectural AI city, which will have the high computational technology, and also we will have the greatest capabilities of GPUs over there. And also we will see that the AI city which will be one and one, which will be here in the city of Hyderabad. We are trying to build the city of AI, which no other city will have this sort of a technological city. So from there we moved, and now in September of 2024, just 1.5 months later, we have a AI Global Convention in the month of September. So this is related to AI City 2, where we will try to literally see that You know, many think tanks from all over the globe, about 2,000 delegates from all over the world are expected to attend this program. We are working for it. We are working for the leaders who ascribed AI, its OpenAI platform, or the GenAI platform, or the people who are already into AI into the next level. The leaders from these areas we have invited them. Many people have agreed. I wouldn't like to disclose the names who are coming here, but we would like to see their presence in our global convention. This global convention is nothing but to create a knowledge think tank to build AI city. We'll be calling the people who are involved in the research and development. We will be calling people who are into product. We will be calling the people from startups. We will be calling people who have innovative ideas only on AI. We will be calling people from government. We will be calling the people from a social sector, that too ethical AI. So all verticals will be covered in our global convention, where we will seek their ideas, their suggestions, and to build our city and to build the greater knowledge base in the city of Hyderabad. That is our intention, to call for a global international AI conference. So this AI city, we would like to focus in times to come, and we've already instructed all our government departments and agencies to embrace this AI into their core functions, which will bring the efficiency and accuracy and ultimately shows and reflect productivity that will help each and every sector and every section of the people who are staying in Telangana. This is a vision of our AI. And secondly, people generally keep asking me, how do you really take all your engineers to the next level? Even if somebody wants to embrace AI, how do they take up? The people who are already involved in their jobs from morning 8, or if they work for the night shifts or 3 shifts, everybody will be occupied. We have literally thought of 2 verticals right now for upskilling and reskilling that knowledge base. We are putting up a skill university. Just 2 days back, the concept has been framed, the policy has been framed for the skill university. That has been named as Young India Skill University of Telangana. This skill university not only caters to the technology field, it also caters to all industry verticals. These industry verticals, they would be a part and parcel of the skill university. And all the industry leaders will be partnering with or collaborating with the government of Telangana, especially with this Young India Skill University. And they would be coming and training the people. And we would be calling the people like legends, and we would be training our people. Even it is AI, even it is anything which industry needs. This is only we are trying to bridge the gap between academia and the industry. Bridging the gap and also to see that the reskilling and upskilling their knowledge base. We take it as an important criteria and trying to do is. And secondly, we are also planning to come up with a digital university, a digital platform. It would be the university where people who doesn't have time literally to present themselves physically should take the leverage of this. And digital university, initially we are going only to train, to reskill and upskill the technocrats or the employees from the technology companies and see that they can take this digital university courses and they can upgrade their knowledge so that they will become relevant and they will be useful. And they ultimately, we would like to become the capital of human resources, skill resources, skill sets. Anybody, I was just asking a couple of awardees over here, where are they based from? And mostly they are from Karnataka, they're from Noida, few people from Hyderabad. Anyway, they will be having access to all our new improvements. But, if you want the real talent, ultimately, I need not ask. They have to come here in search of the best of the skill set. And that's the real reason in the long run to come in a decade's time from now. If somebody wants some set of skill and the human resources, anywhere from the globe, they would have to come here and see that they get the best skill set here. That is our vision, and hopefully with our planning and with our strategies, we will definitely achieve it. So that is other initiative what we are planning to take. So these are all things where we are trying to build it from the fundamental concept of building AI city down to becoming an AI capital of the globe. With these initiatives, we are moving forward and coming down to the core industry and other industries too. We are mostly concentrating on medium, small and micro entrepreneurs development. All this decade long, after a new state has been formed, our state has been formed, there was no MSME policy. So we are trying to come up with a new MSME policy. It will be the next gen MSME policy. We shall outbeat any other MSME policies of India. I can bet upon it because I had a review in the morning. So this MSME policy will try to create the best environment, and ultimately we shall try to build the ecosystem where our prime objective is to create more employment. As everybody knows, only MSMEs create and have the largest employment ratio when you compare with the big tech companies. So when we thought about MSME policy, we would like to take the leverage of union government's initiative also, and we will try to synchronize the thoughts and vision of our state and see that the MSME grows, and we will also try to adopt one district, one product approach, which was initiated by union government, and we will take to the next level. So we are doing a strategic revamp of our policies. We will be having now a new IT policy, new industrial policy, new MSME policy, In industry also, we have few verticals. When we think of women, we have a V Hub for startups and innovations. We have a T Hub for the young people to have the startups and innovations. And we have, if you see the life sciences, we have the best life sciences product companies here. And I proudly say that when we had this COVID and when the vaccination had taken a drive, and I'm proud to say here that out of the 4 companies which produce vaccine, 3 major companies of Hyderabad has produced vaccines for almost 70% of the global requirements. We have a potential in each and every field. Although we are 10 years old, new state, but the ecosystem which has been built over a period of time, we are leveraging on it, we are strengthening it on it. We are taking the note of the global demands, what industry needs in a supply chain cycle, what industry has to do, that impetus the government is trying to create, and try to see that the globe looks at us in the changing global scenario. As everybody knows over here, and everybody would like to take the advantage of changing global political scenario, when all the nations are looking to have the best possible countries other than China. Everybody are looking at India. So during the tour, when I'd gone to Switzerland or to US, I was just marketing. Somebody got a marketing and awards winners. I may not be good at that marketing, but still we were marketing for state of Telangana. I was just telling whoever would like to invest in India, the best gateway would be Hyderabad. From here, they can go to different parts of our country. So ultimately, our country has to grow. So this is how I was just telling, and we were successful enough to bring in that part of journey. After 3 months, we got in 40,000 crores of investments in the span of 3 months to this state of Telangana, especially in tech field and also in the pharma and also in power, the green power. So next journey again is, along with my chief minister, we would be visiting US, where many companies are looking at us to collaborate with us, hopefully. When Ms. Sucharita would do this awards function later, after 6 months or a year, I would definitely say I would do our investment into 3x from now. So we have a vision, we have a direction, we have a plan, we have a strategy, and we would like to collaborate with the people who would come and sail and collaborate with us. This is a investor-friendly government here, industry-friendly government here, and ease of doing business. I can still say that no other state has, with all due respects with their functions in their own states, but still, Hyderabad has built its own ecosystem where everybody is looking forward to. So coming back to the startups here, which was told by Chaudhary Garu, his passion is to encourage the startups. He has now put in two wheels into action now. One is Andhra Pradesh and one is Telangana. Because he has a love and passion for two states now. Because he's been partnering with the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh in the same vigor and energy. He would like to take the bus Yatra to educate and to empower the youth and to see that, they would be having an opportunity to work in the tech field, especially in AI. Our vision, basically, I would like to enunciate before you two. It's not only Hyderabad. We are planning to create Hyderabad. These towns of Hyderabad will be replicated. Tier 2 cities and tier 3 cities and the villages. Every village should become one more Hyderabad. Every town should become one more Hyderabad. For that, we are gearing up our infrastructure in terms of road connection, in terms of power, in terms of providing fiber network to the last mile. And these are all the infrastructure which we have already in the last phase of doing. And, thanks to COVID, even in my remote area, I hail from a rural constituency. In my remote area too, I see lots of talented people who have done and who have produced the results for the companies sitting back home, work from home concept. And people got used to that over a period of 1.5 years, and they are looking forward for the opportunities. The environment like work from home comes into picture. So from that cue, we just thought when the talent is available in the rural areas, especially in the villages, if we really connect them with the best proper infrastructure and ask and request and encourage all the tech companies to have their base or the second or third periphery of their functions back in the tier 2 or tier 3 or the village level, they can have the best human talent too, and they can avail the talent over from there. So hopefully your bus Yatra will be successful. And in that spree also, I would like to request and I would like to invite the people over here who made the products, who innovated, who are into different streams of marketing or in the financial services. Come and explore the state of Telangana in terms of skill sets. If they match your skill sets, we will try to provide you whatever you require, and we would like to see your presence all over Telangana if you want to go beyond Hyderabad. And startups are real engines of growth, and we would like to encourage the startups not only in tech field, we are encouraging in life sciences, we are encouraging the startups in the core engineering, we are encouraging in financial services, and we are encouraging in each verticals where the startups should come forward. And we are also thinking of introducing a curriculum in enterprise building. So the curriculum will help these people, the students who would like to become entrepreneurs. So they have a vision while during studying. So that will help to become an entrepreneur, and they will start innovating with their own thoughts. This is our idea and this is our vision. In the process, I forgot to mention, a friend of mine who is in this social outreach. One Mr. Lakshminarayana was instrumental to help the government in trying to create a bridge between the academia and the banking, financial services and insurance sector. So now, in a few days from now, we are tying up with all the fintech companies and the banking, financial, insurance companies, which they will be partnering with the students who are into second year of their graduation in the commerce stream and also into engineering stream. And the BFSI consortium has promised our young graduates immediately after their completion of the graduation, they would be given jobs if they get trained in that curriculum, which will be trained by the BFSI consortium. For that, they will be charging the fees. We just told that the government don't have that sort of money to really sponsor the students, because we are already doing by putting so many colleges and all. Then we approached few people for their CSR initiatives, and one such company is my good friend Lakshminarayana has come forward to sponsor the students who would be taking these courses for this year to the strength of 5,000 students. So I thank the guy who's sitting here, and they are also into this social stock exchange of Mumbai, the new concept which has come, and they are enlisted in this social stock exchange which the BSc is doing, NSC is doing, and this is the best example where we can literally contribute for inclusive growth. That is a beautiful thinking by the union government too, and we would literally be taking the first step towards it. So these are all few initiatives what we have been taking up, and I assure Chaudhary Garu that the startups will be promoted, startups will be encouraged, and any new idea, a new initiative coming from you or from the think tanks over here would be appreciated, would be welcomed. And we would like to see that in each and every field, like now already we have started, I forgot to mention about it, we have already started Center of Excellence of AI in the T-Hub. In a month's time, we will have Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence in a different building where it will have the best of the startups, and we would welcome the startups, and we would welcome the innovation from that institution. And we are planning to have these centers of excellence in all streams of our industry and see that we grow, our people grow, people who partner with the state of Telangana grows, and we would love to see that. You know, we face challenges too. Over a period of time, although we've shown a good facade, but we couldn't able to really, I'm sorry to say, but we couldn't able to see and produce more unicorns. Now we have set the path to see that we will be having more unicorns and soonicorns also in times to come that will reflect our economy, that will reflect the face of Hyderabad, that will reflect the face of Telangana. And in fact, you know, the challenges we face are so many. Sometimes we don't get, you know, enough space when you compare the cooperation expected from center, but we still, this is also biggest challenge, as you literally seen the day before too. I need not mention here But we would like to see that we have a talent, we have skill, we have infrastructure, we have the ecosystem, and we would be taking the leverages of the new technologies, cutting edge technologies, and we would be going and we'll be sailing with AI, cybersecurity, machine learning, data, and everything. What we would like to take is we would be the first to take the leverage of the new technologies. And once again, I would like to thank the Outlook family and Ms. Suchatrita and their team for inviting me here. And I always give an open invitation to all the tech leaders here, all the academic institutions over here, and the social impact agencies to come and partner and collaborate with a vibrant ecosystem of Telangana. We all work together, we can develop impactful solutions that will and shall address key challenges and drive significant innovation. I thank you one and all. I thank all the award winners once again. Thank you.